Stephanie here from Skyline Papery, and today I have my very first design team kit from Scrapbook Nerd to share with you. Scrapbook Nerd is an online Canadian retailer. They do ship internationally, and I've mentioned them a couple of times here on my channel as well as over on my blog. I've been shopping with them now for probably about a year and a half, and I just love them. I love their customer service. I love their product selection. I love the community over on the message board, and I was recently asked to join their design team, which is really exciting for me. So every month for the next couple of months, I will be receiving a kit of products from Scrapbook Nerd, and I'll be using those products to create layouts and cards and projects and things like that to share with you and hopefully to inspire you. So Scrapbook Nerd is not a monthly kit club, so the products that you see in this video and in all of the videos that I'll be filming from here on out are available for purchase individually from the Scrapbook Nerd shop. So if there's something that jumps out at you that catches your eye, you can just head on over there and add that particular item to your cart. So for the month of September, I'm going to be working with the Treasure Map collection from October Afternoon, and this is a slightly older collection. This collection came out back in the spring, and it's definitely got a really cute pirate/nautical vibe to it, but I'm hoping to show you over the next couple of days and in my future videos that you can actually use this collection to create a variety of layouts. You don't have to use this collection only to scrapbook pirate photos or cruise pictures. You can do everyday life with this collection. So the first item that I have to show you here are these really cute flare badges. October Afternoon calls them tin pins, but basically they're just flare. You have a whale and a compass. Down at the bottom here we have a skull. There's an anchor and a star. So really, really cute. Definitely got that nautical vibe to it, but I think you could also use this for just everyday travel. Next up, I have a package of die cuts, and these are called tidbits, but they're just regular die cuts. They're quite small, but you do get quite a few in here, so that's great. You get a whole bunch of circles and labels and tags, so really great variety there. And the tags say things like my stories, my travels, carpe diem. So again, this is really great for all kinds of travel. It doesn't have to be just a cruise or sailing. You could use this for any trip that you've gone on. Next up, I have a 6x12 sticker sheet, and I'm not going to be able to fit this entire sticker sheet in the frame. I apologize about that. But at the top here, you just have this giant speech bubble, which would be great for putting a title in. X marks the spot, chart your course by the stars. Then in the middle, you have a bunch of words, which can be used to create sentences. And then at the bottom, you just have a variety of different stickers. We've got some tags and labels, some border strips and things like that. Over here, we have another 6x12 sticker sheet. I love this sticker sheet. I've already gone ahead and used a couple of them. They were just calling out to me. But this is a really beautiful label sticker sheet, and it goes from a really pale blue at the top, almost white, all the way down to a really dark, bold navy. So you get that really cool ombre look. And if you use multiple labels on one layout, you can really utilize that ombre design on your page. I think that would be really, really pretty. So again, those are super versatile. You can use those on any layout. And then these are the letter stickers. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've already gone ahead and used some. I just couldn't resist, couldn't stop myself, but they're really pretty. They're a pale blue, and then on the inside you just have a really subtle constellation design, which I think is just so pretty. I'm slightly obsessed with constellations and stars, so I was definitely drawn to these right away, but I just think they're so pretty. Next up, we have yet another sticker sheet. This one's definitely got more of that pirate theme to it, but there are some elements on here that I think could be used on everyday layouts. That banner, for example, you could use that on a variety of projects. There's quite a few little pirates. There's one under a palm tree, one steering a ship. We have a pirate ship at the top with a scary skull, and a whale and octopus at the bottom. So yeah, this one's definitely a little bit more cute and maybe a bit younger than some of the other embellishments that I've shown you so far, but I still think it's adorable and definitely worth checking out. And I just love that pirate under the palm tree. I think he's so cute. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this, but I'm definitely going to use it somehow. So now that we've gone through the embellishments, I'm going to show you some of the papers. These are not all of the papers that are available. There's quite a few others in the Scrapbook Nerd store. These are just the ones that kind of caught my eye and that I decided to order and work with. So what I love about this collection is that not only are the papers really, really great quality, they're super thick and just beautiful textures, but the designs are great because on the one side you have that pirate nautical vibe, but on the B side, they tend to have a more generic everyday design. So if you're not using this for pirates or sailing or a cruise or something like that, and you're really using this collection to document everyday life, you do have that option by flipping the page over to the B side. So let's take a closer look and you'll see what I mean. This first paper here is called Skull Rock. So you have that really cute skull with an anchor. I think this would be great for Halloween. If you pair this with like a really bright orange, I think that would be awesome. It would look great. And so that's the first side. And then on the back, this is what I mean by the more generic everyday design. You have this really cool, trendy, it's almost like a constellation, but it doesn't have the stars. It's just a really cool graphic design, just gorgeous. And you could use that for any type of layout. Next up, we have a pattern paper called Shipwreck Coast. And on the first side here, you have a map. So this is just a really nice map. You have the blue and the white with some splashes of yellow, almost like a mustard yellow. So that's really pretty. And then on the back here, we have squares and triangles that are different shades of blue and green. So this could be used for any type of layout. It doesn't have to be a nautical or a pirate themed layout. And then next up we have what I think is probably my favorite paper in the entire collection. As you can see there, I ordered 2 of them. So on the first side here, you have this beautiful map. And I don't think that the video is doing it justice. Honestly, this is just stunning in person. This is called True North, and so it's got the map, but it's also got a constellation on top of the map. So you have stars and travel all on one page. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think this would actually be really great for a Christmas layout because, believe it or not, at the top of the page here it actually says the North Pole. So yeah, you could definitely use this to document Christmas of some sort, but you could also use it just for everyday travel. And then on the back here you have the anchors, which again could be used for nautical layout but could also be used for everyday. So the last pattern paper that I have here is called Hangman's Cove, and this is a really dark, rich wood grain with a very subtle anchor design on top of it. So I think that once you get a picture on here and some other pattern papers and some embellishments, I think that you probably won't even notice the anchors at all. They're just that subtle. So you could definitely use this paper for just everyday life and really focus on playing up the wood grain. But because there are anchors there, you could also use this for a layout about going to the beach or going on a cruise. If you happen to have pirate photos lying around, you could definitely use this to document those. So you have that choice again between going with the theme or doing everyday. And then on the back of that paper, you just have a really nice blue. There's a very subtle wave design in the blue. I'm not sure how well you can see that on the screen, but it's actually quite pretty in person. And this blue as well can be used either way. You can play it up on the nautical side, or you can play it down and use it for everyday life. So perfect. So those are the products that I will be using for the next couple of weeks. I hope that you'll definitely head over to my blog, skylinepapery.blogspot.com, as well as the Scrapbook Nerd website, which is scrapbooknerd.com, so that you can see these products in action and see what I create with them. And I would definitely recommend that you head over and check out Scrapbook Nerd, regardless of whether or not you're interested in Treasure Map, because it's a really great community. The message board is popping, and I'm sure that you will really love the community over there. So these are just some close-ups of the products. As always, you can check out my blog for more ideas and inspiration. And if you have any questions at all about the products featured in this video or about Scrapbook Nerd, you can just leave a comment in the description box down below and I will try my best to answer it. Happy creating!